In this lesson, we'll be looking at exercise 803, question 11, where we're trying to find an unknown side given some information about a triangle that we have to draw. So in this case, triangle ABC is a right angled at B, AC is 14.8 and angle C is 56 degrees. Let's try and draw that. So draw a right angle triangle nice and big. Right angle's there at B. Now, if it says triangle ABC, A can be here or C can be there, so that A, B, and C can go this way, or A can be here and C can be there, so A, B, C goes this way. It doesn't matter. So I'll just put A there and C there. Now, the other thing is AC is 14.8, so there is AC. We're going to put that 14.8 meters right there. Then angle C is 56 degrees, so we'll label angle at C as 56 degrees. Now find the length of side AB. So this is the side AB that is directly opposite the angle. Okay, now that would be the opposite side, whereas this edge here that we've written is opposite the 90-degree angle, and that is our hypotenuse. So using SOHCAHTOA, okay, the part that contains O and H is SOH. That resembles sine ratio. So we're going to do sine of 56 degrees equals to the opposite in this case, which is the length AB. So write AB all over 14.8. And if we want to solve for AB, well, we've got to get rid of that 14.8 at the bottom. The opposite of dividing by 14.8 is multiplying by 14.8. And we'll do that to both sides. So the division of 14.8 and the multiplication of 14.8, they will cancel, so that AB will just equal to this. And we'll put that down in our calculators, so that we get 12.269 and so forth. But that would round to 12.3 meters if correct to one decimal place, right? Right, moving on. Question 12. Triangle XYZ is right angled at Z, ZY is that, and angle Y is that. All right, so let's try and draw our right angle triangle, nice and large. At Z, over here, it's right angled. Now, let's just try and draw XYZ this way, okay? So that ZY is going to be 230. Angle Y is going to be 45 degrees. And so it wants us to find the length of XY, XY being this length here. That's our hypotenuse. So we've got the edge here, which is adjacent to the angle 45 degrees. So we now have two sides which are A and H. So using SOHCAHTOA, we know we're going to use the middle bit, which is resembling cosine ratio. So cosine of the angle 45 degrees is adjacent over hypotenuse, which in this case adjacent is YZ. Okay, and that is 230. I should replace it by that. And then the hypotenuse in this case is XY. So once we've got our unknown, okay, in the denominator, we have to swap that around with the terms on the other side. Okay, that's always the case when the unknown is on the denominator. So we'll swap this around so that XY equals to 230 over cosine of 45 degrees. So 230 divided by cosine of 45 will give us a value of 325.26, and the number goes on. So if we want to round this to nearest millimeter, in this case, everything's in millimeters. So if it wants you to find out to nearest millimeter, that means round to nearest whole number. Okay, so these are a portion of a millimeter. So this number here, the first number after the decimal place, if that's a number below 5, we'll round this down to 325. millimeters.